Jiru, what's up? Panda, what's up? Lavish, what's up? Mason Stewart, what's up? So is it Razzle Dazzle? Are you Yada or Spider? You keep changing your handle. Wheels, what's up? So yes, I bought this today, and we're gonna see if it works. Yada? Gotcha. And thank you for the like. So yeah, we're gonna see if this actually works. Supposedly, it can keep your score. Zayden, what's up? So I did title the video L or W because I really don't know if this is actually a very good thing or a bad thing. And thank you for the like. We are 6 likes away from double digits. So yeah, we'll see. So it comes with a basketball and a pump. So the basketball might be deflated. We'll have to pump it up. So I did make a post today, as many of you saw already. So thank you for the comments. So it's just an appreciation post. It was kind of just giving you acknowledgement. That's really all it was. Saying thank you. So yeah, my finger still isn't better. I mean, it's better. But thank you for asking. So we will not be playing Connect 4 tonight, but I do appreciate you asking. You're welcome. Everyone deserves it. State your name if you would like a shout out. So we will not be playing Connect 4 tonight. I'm thinking about maybe on Saturday. Because I'm never like busy, but I don't know if I want to play on Friday. Yes, you were in the post. So yes, this takes 3 AAA batteries. And supposedly when you make a basket, there's a scoreboard. So I kind of want to see what kind of scores we could get. Isaiah, what's up? So we'll open it up soon. Maybe the next like 5 minutes. And we'll set it up. We are 4 likes away from double digits. So I do play Connect 4 on Mondays. That's pretty much like a definite. So if you can't make it Friday through Sunday, definitely try Monday. Well, thank you, Isaiah. I am passing the pin around to anyone who would like to say something nice and short and appropriate. We are 3 likes away from double digits. So yeah, it comes with a basketball, its own pump, and this takes batteries, so when you make a basket, it records your score. And supposedly, it's from Sports Illustrated. So Sports Illustrated is a magazine. I'm not sure why they're making basketball hoops. Gavin, what's up? Sorry to hear that, Panda. Get well soon. Wow, that's awesome. I don't think I've ever been to Rockefeller Center. I must have, as I live in New York, but I don't know if I ever have. And the Rockettes, that's awesome. State your name if you would like a shout out. We are 2 likes away from double digits. I do live in New York. Without getting into too much detail, I live in Long Island. Well, nice. So I don't like to say too much about myself. I don't really like attention, but I was born in Brooklyn, Canarsie, Brooklyn. And then when I was 10 years old, we moved to Long Island. So I still consider myself like a Brooklyn boy. And thank you for the hearts. I really like the way they look on the screen. And I do believe the more floating emojis you will send, that you do send, the likes, the shares, and the comments, and the amount of time you watch the stream will definitely get you a top ranked fan. So let's wait maybe 3 more minutes, and then we'll open this up. We'll see what we have to do. I've never used it before, so. Fire Clubs, what's up? No, definitely ask any questions that you have. I love answering questions, even if they are about myself. Yo, Ben, what's up? So I think it does, Wheels. I think it does hook up to the door. It kind of has these, like, I guess, hooks. So I do have my door right here. So I think we're going to connect it to the door. And we'll see what happens. If this thing can keep score, then we'll see. Maybe we get up to 100 tonight. So I did want to show this last live stream. I just didn't want to get it. It is kind of taped to my mirror. Let me see. So I've had this since I was probably like 4 years old. See, look. It's pretty cool, right? Well, nice. Shout out North Carolina. I almost lived in Virginia. Ball family, what's up? Thank you for the edit. Well, nice. I have been joking around that I will do a world tour eventually. I don't know if I'm ever actually going to, but. So I was told to visit Denmark, Ireland, Canada, England, India, Philippines, and the list goes on and on. It's hard for me to name all of them. Nice, Ball family. All right, Isaiah, have a great night. Nice, Ben, playing bass. That's definitely cool. I've never heard of Grandfather Mountain. What is that? Israel. So that has not been added to the list. Jennifer, you can be a mod, but I'm waiting until 2026 to give out any new mods. So if you don't mind waiting until January 1st, 2026, absolutely. Is it pronounced Pizzellis? No, I do not know what that is. Vivian, what's up? So yes, I have about, I know I repeat myself a lot, but I think I have 14 mods. And I'm looking to get about 25. You know what, Jennifer? I will take a screenshot just so it helps me remember. So just prepare yourself for a screenshot. So you are guaranteed, but you do have to show up in the beginning of 2026. So you end up towards the end of January, maybe not. So Giru, if it is Italian, because my family is 100% Italian, I may have seen it or had it, but it doesn't sound familiar at all. Shane, what's up? Ransom, what's up? The double-digit streak. Nice. So I probably will not stop, Vivian, at 25. I'll probably let it go, but I'm going to kind of stop at 25 until maybe like March. All right, Jennifer, thank you so much for hanging out. Peace. Of course, Ben. You just have to wait till 2026. All right, Giru, I'll have to look them up. Maybe it's something I've had before. So I will set up the basketball hoop. I did title the video W or L, because I'm not really sure. So that was funny yesterday, Zayden, right? So right here it says it lights up. It's a padded backboard, hangs easily, and it's designed for dunking. On this board, it reads 66. So I wonder if it could go past that number. Ethan, what's up? Ethan, I did tag you today in the appreciation post, but it didn't come up as blue. So I'm not sure if you actually were tagged or not. Nice, Shane. Do you know the brand? Because this is Sports Illustrated, so I'm not really sure why Sports Illustrated made a basketball hoop. as they're a magazine company. You're right, Vivian. That's a good idea. So this is a basketball hoop that can hang on a door frame. So I have my door frame right here. We're going to open it up and we're going to see if it's actually any good. Nice, Shane. So if this is a complete L, I may get that one next. So yeah, this one takes 3 AAA batteries and it should light up and it keeps score. And the basketball may be deflated, but it does come with its own pump. So I'm not really sure what we're going to find in here. So I don't want to keep everyone waiting too much longer, but maybe we'll wait like 3 more minutes. And we are 5 likes away from 20. So you're supposed to be able to close the door, but this was kind of cheap. I think it was only $20. So it may just be a complete L. That's why I'm not really sure. So best case scenario, it will hang on the door. I will be able to close the door. It will light up and it will keep score. Worst case scenario, none of it works and it's a complete piece of junk. Hi, Shane. If I say it out loud, it may help me remember. Trek Monster Jam Mini Hoop. We are 3 likes away from 20. So I got it from Burlington, the clothing store that has a lot of like small toys also. Sure, Shane. I will take a screenshot. Jensen, what up? I'm definitely going to test it out. Absolutely. I'm just going to wait like 1 more minute. It is not a sour Powerade. It is lemon lime Powerade. So it is sour technically because it's lemon lime, but the other ones were like extra sour, they were called. And I drank the peach one this morning. The peach one was very good. The lemon was like, not the lemon, the cherry. I'm not a big fan of cherry flavored drinks. Unless it's like a cherry Coke. Cherry Coca-Cola is really good. But I probably like vanilla Coca-Cola better. But I'm also like free of caffeine right now. So I work for my town. I do like manual labor, a lot of like deliveries, driving. I don't want to get into too much detail because it's kind of boring and doesn't really mean anything. But I do have a job, yes. Dr. Pepper is very good. I don't know if I would choose it over Coca-Cola though. Yes, Ethan. So if you ever have had tart cherry juice. That's what it tastes like. Vikings, what's up? Nice, Bull family. I've never played Roblox, so I'm not really sure what that means. Like a shop? No, a job. I do not do any sort of mechanical work. I may eventually, but I don't do any sort of mechanical work. All right, I think we waited long enough. Let's open this thing up. It does look cool. I couldn't pass it up when I saw it in the store. Supposedly, it lights up and it keeps score. And it comes with its own basketball with its own pump. So then when you do score, this scoreboard should go up in number. Lavish, I love how you love ice cream. Because I always said I will never give up ice cream and pizza, probably for the rest of my life. And I did notice some of you have been posting in the community, so I really appreciate that as well. So I've never heard of Sports Illustrated making anything else besides magazines. So this should be interesting. So I think I've had chocolate lava cake. I used to go to Applebee's, and Applebee's has this dessert called Triple Chocolate Meltdown. And that's practically lava cake. All right, Vivian, thank you so much for hanging out. Peace. So here's our pump. I guess we might as well open this first. Can you feel the air? So I'm not sure how this works. Here's the basketball. It is deflated. I don't know how this is going to work. It doesn't seem to have like a needle. Sounds like it's in here. Oh, there it is. Just like a real pump. So you screw this in. All right, let's try. Yo, brah, what's up? All good, Bowl family. So what's the PSIs? I say one more pump. 2 more pumps. 4 more pumps. All right. It's not perfect, but it works. So now we have a new basketball. All right, Ben. Peace. I can't say it feels like high quality, but the thing is right here, it looks a little like misshaped. But yeah, I'd say it definitely does feel like high quality. Riley, what's up? What's going on? So I bought this miniature basketball hoop. And we're just testing it out. Supposedly it lights up and it keeps score. And this basketball was deflated and it comes with its own pump. So the basketball is all ready. So step 1 is complete. And I have this door right here. And supposedly it's supposed to hook up to the top of the door frame and keep score. So we'll see what happens. That's a good idea. But the thing is, it only hangs on door frames. But I also don't really know what I'm talking about because I haven't opened it yet. So we'll figure it out together. It was $20, so it was hard to pass up. So I did title the video W or L because it may just be a complete waste of my time and money, but we'll see. Runner, what's up? So I guess these are the hooks here. Okay. So the box, completely empty. This actually looks really cool. Look, it comes with a screwdriver and a wrench and bolts. So there is assembly necessary. So let's try and be neat and keep all the garbage together. So this actually looks really cool. I really don't know how this works. Maybe. So there is directions. Okay. All right, we're getting somewhere. So it's a breakaway rim. Okay, so I have to use the screwdriver to open up this compartment to add the batteries. Greenwood boys, what's up? You're right, Riley. So luckily I do have some handyman skills. I'm not sure what the wrench is for. Oh, it's probably for the brackets. All right, so step 1 complete, step 2 complete. So I'm supposed to take something off. I really don't understand. There's film? So I'm supposed to peel this off here. This looks like a disaster. That's okay. There is some plastic film remaining by the rim area, but it's fine. It's cool, right? So let's should we put the batteries in first or the bracket? Yeah, you're right, Riley. It is kind of on the cheaper side, but it's hard to pass up. I think it's going to be an L, though. I mean, a W. So let's just open this up here. Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Probably shouldn't touch that. You did catch the reflection, right? I noticed that. All right. So yes, we will need 3 AAA batteries. So luckily, I planned ahead and I bought brand new batteries. So the emojis aren't bad, Zayden, but they take away from me being able to read the chat. So if you could definitely just slow down, it's much appreciated. Absolutely gonna slam dunk. Okay, one more battery, and this thing can be fired up. All right, look at that. It does light up. So it's reading 0. I'm pretty sure once we score a basket. You heard that? All right. So it's very sensitive. Every time it touches something, it just goes up in score. So I wonder if there's like a reset button. Yeah, there has to be. So this resets it. And this turns it off. Very cool. Giovanni, what's up? So I bought this basketball hoop that I'm going to attach to my door frame, and we'll see. It's supposed to keep score. See? So let's keep it off for now. Alexander, what's up? All right, so I have to keep this screwdriver basically forever. So I'll put that in a safe spot. Uh-oh. Did we already drop something? All right, Alexander. They are. Look how tiny these bolts are. And the screws. So I think we did drop one. thank you, Bull family. I felt it hit my leg here. We might have to do some investigation. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. But I think it was extra anyway. Maybe. That's okay. Let's get started, and we'll eventually find it. So I didn't lose the screw. I lost the bolt to the screw. I felt it hit myself. I don't know where it went, though. We may need it. A magnet is a great idea. Yeah, I'm looking now. Well, we'll just have to see if we can make it work without it. I know. If I was a bolt, where would I be? All we can do is kind of continue and see what happens. Let me read the directions here. So it's pretty stable without the bolt. So I think we're in good business. So I think this wrench is a complete waste. the screwdriver is the best. We're getting very close. So I've never actually seen the movie Ratatouille. There's a lot of movies and shows I've never seen before. So yeah, this wrench is a complete waste. Doesn't do anything. I should check it out. I got you. I'm keeping up with the chat. So my attention span has been so short lately where I really only watch like YouTube videos, but I tend to watch lots of comedy. So that's really what I stick with. Just lots of comedy, sitcom TV shows. I grew up watching all the old TV shows like I Love Lucy, Happy Days. Those were my favorite. All right, Viking, peace. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I do like plot twists. Not really thriller or crime. I have seen like every episode of The Twilight Zone. I really was into that. Like the original. All right, we're gonna not even try this anymore. All right, I think it's time to finally try this on the door frame. Yeah, I know. Sophie, what's up? This may work. All right, so I think that's basically it. So what we'll do is we'll turn it on. So yes, I do want as many comments as possible, but the spamming is making me not be able to read the chat. Prime Dude, I'm not really sure if I remember you. All right. So here we go, first basket. Nice. It definitely works. That's really cool. I am 6'5". I played basketball in high school, but never in college. Oh yes, I do remember. Was your crush's name Zoe, maybe? I don't know. I do remember that, though. I am not joking. But I do always say, don't believe everything you read or see or hear on the internet. Yep. Nice. This is exactly kind of what I was looking for. Oh, I can't know. Yes. I'm not sure why I remember that, but you kept saying Zoe the goat. Turn the lights off? That's actually a good thing to do. Let's see. All right. 24 likes, my favorite number. So there it is. I could do some no-look shots, I guess. Yo, I do remember. It kind of does. Every basketball kind of has a different shade of color. Because basketballs years ago used to be made with like leather, like real leather. Now they're made with leather composite. So the quote, I will have to think of one. So it's a good question. What is the difference between leather and leather composite? I'm not really sure. No, I actually thought about that, writing names on this basketball, but it would probably only fit about 10 or so. So I have said this before because I have gotten that question. What would I ask? What would I say to the world? So I have posted this before. Basically, you're never too young and you're never too old to have done something that has never been done before. So that's a Benny original.